Andy Katz here for the Big Ten Network with a look at my latest top 10 player rankings. Let's first go back to my preseason rankings. Here's how it went. Trayce Jackson-Davis, Hunter Dickinson, Zach Edey, Kris Murray, Jamison Battle, Terrence Shannon Jr., Xavier Johnson, Cliff Amore, Jalen Pickett, and Caleb McConnell. A month and a half into the season, things have changed. Injuries, players are playing better. Here we go. Number one, no question, Zach Edey from Purdue, averaging 22 and 13. He's not just the best player in the Big Ten, he's the best player in the country. Number two, I'm still going with Trayce Jackson-Davis in that top two from Indiana. Didn't play clearly as well against Arizona, Kansas, but in a big game against Carolina, he was the better player versus Armando Bacot, and they got the win. Number three, Hunter Dickinson, still in the top three for me, averaging 19 and 8 out of Michigan. Number four, Kris Murray. He's been hurt lately with a lower body injury in the leg. But when he's played, he's put up great numbers, especially in that ACC Big Ten Challenge win over Georgia Tech. So he checks in at 4. At 5, Jalen Pickett from Penn State. Pickett's having a phenomenal season as a big point guard, doing a little bit of everything for the Nittany Lions, 16, 7, and 7. He had 20 in that win over Illinois. At number 6, Terrence Shannon Jr. from Illinois. Look, he had the cut over his eye. Things might have been different in that Maryland game. He's still averaging 17 and 5. He's had some big moments, certainly in that overtime win against Texas, that comeback win in New York, and the win over Syracuse. He'll be fine. He has to be somewhere in the top 10. Number 7, Tyler Wahl from Wisconsin, averaging 14 and 6, had 21 in that overtime win at Iowa. Also played very well in that win over Marquette. 2 big wins for the Badgers. Number 8, Joey Hauser from Michigan State, really having a strong season for the Spartans. Had a big game in that victory over Kentucky at the Champions Classic. Played well against Oregon, which was really kind of a must-win. In Portland, struggled at times, but you know what? He's probably been their most consistent scorer overall. At number 9, Bryce Sensabaugh from Ohio State. Even though they lost to North Carolina, he had 22 points in that overtime loss. Not playing like a freshman, playing much more like an upperclassman. Had a good game against Texas Tech and in that close win at the buzzer over Rutgers. And at number 10, Fletcher Loyer from Purdue. The freshman guard has been sensational for the Boilermakers, and one of the big reasons they're the number 1 team in the country. Scored well against Davidson, 22 at Nebraska in that overtime win for the Boilermakers, and in Portland scored well against Duke and Gonzaga as Purdue went on to win the PK Legacy title. So that's my new top 10 in the Big Ten as we head into late December.